Greetings, EDU 533 students of Stern University. I want to welcome you to the summer quarter of 2023. So this is Professor Nguyen. My last name is Nguyen. The N is pronounced silent. So this is EDU 533, Instructional Design and Development. So for this course, you and I will look inside and outside for different opportunity so we can put together instructional activities that meets the needs of learners, whether they are younger students or adult professionals. So by the end of week 11, you as instructional designer can come up with needs assessment, learner analysis, task analysis, learning objective, potential content, put all of these factors together and come up with training, come up with instruction that you can train or teach particular group of students. To be successful for the EDU 533, it is recommended that you navigate Canvas as often as possible so you can see the expectation, look at the due date, read the course materials, engage in peer discussion, and be able to become insightful with the contents that we are discussing about instructional design and development. Read the course content. This is so important. Post quality discussion with substantial peers feedback. Post assignments on time. I understand we are busy adults and professionals. Plan so you can have time to focus on your family, focus on your job, and you have to take care of yourself too. And when you have a moment here and there, log into Canvas, read the course materials, read the weekly assignments, and try to do your assignment and post them in a timely manner. Plan for writing. If you need additional instructional support, you can visit Brainfuse and Grammarly for further instructional support. Of course, my ultimate goal for EDU 533 is for you to become successful and effective instructional designer. Therefore, I will communicate with you as much as I possibly need to, so you and I can be in sync in terms of delivering and meeting our expectations for this course by the end of week 11. So for week 1, trying to be proactive and read chapters 1 and 14, look at the project preparation for this course, because the assignments that you will do will be compiled together as one project in week number 10. Post your discussion, which is 20 points, and don't forget to respond to a peers response. Prepare for week 3 peers review of needs analysis. So for week 3, there are 2 discussions. 1, which is the normal discussion. 2, this is one you have to do the peer review analysis. So it's a busy week for week 3. So therefore, I want to give you a head up so you can be prepared in planning what you need to do. So for this week, these are the tasks. Read chapters 14 and 1. There are other materials posted in our course module. The contents are relevant to instructional effective instruction. So it is important that you try to read them so you can have ideas on what and how to design effective instruction for students. read the project preparation, and do the discussion for week 1. So week 1 is an easy week. Read chapters 14 and 1. Do the discussion and respond to a minimum of 1 peer posted discussion. So in order to have quality discussion points, make sure that you read the discussion prompts. Read the discussion prompt. Read the discussion prompt. And try to understand what is that you need to respond. Use the discussion and restate it by paraphrasing your ideas, but try not to copy words by words, and by no means do not copy and paste the rubrics. When you do that, is trigger turn to it.com, because everything that you are posting are checked for plagiarism. So when you don't copy and paste the rubrics, it's not tracking what you post. So paraphrase by restating the prompts. Make sure that you're trying to cite in according to Australia writing standards. Trying to post your discussion with a minimum of 5 complete sentences that address the main argument. Don't just discuss anything. Focus on the prompt and respond to a minimum of 1 peer's posted discussion. So for week 1, and the discussion say, introduce yourself by sharing something unique about your background. Explain how this course can help you move forward towards your future career. Introduce your topic that you would like to do for your project. Remember, by the end of week number 11, you have to come up with a training product. Some forms of instruction that you can either teach or train a particular group of learners. Then base your topic that you chose. What is the learning need that you need to train? Who will be the target audience? Okay, so this is what you need to do. So basically, introduce yourself. Okay, what is that you want to teach or train a particular group of students? So it can be so for example, it can be, you can train student on you can train teachers on using hybrid approach to teaching and learning. That can be a topic. Another topic can focus on teaching grammar with dialogues, or whatever topic that you think students or adult professionals need. So whatever your school, whatever your particular institution where you employ need for staff and teachers training, you can talk about that, any topic. So I went on and give an example here. I introduced myself and I talk about how this course can help me. And then my topic for my project will focus on making e-learning authentic, relevant, and personal for diverse learners. So I focus on my target here, my learning need, and instructional intervention, because this is what is asking me to focus on explaining. All right. Okay, so for assignment 3, now the guideline asks you to be paired with another classmate. However, this can be frustration for many students. I am not going to make you pair up with anyone. If you see a peer posting his or her review, you can go ahead and give a feedback of that post, okay? But remember, you have to write a needs analysis for this assignment. So basically, what you have to do for this particular assignment is you need to write a short paper discussing why you need to train this particular group of students or learners. So after you do that, you need to post your paper. And then if you see up here posting his or her review, then you can do the peer review using the template. Okay, so these are the 3 tasks for this particular discussion number 2 in week 3. And I will give you more guidance on this one. So therefore, see again, for week 3, there are 2 discussions. The first one, you need to do the normal discussion about the step-by-step procedure needed to ensure the task in question can be performed at the design level. Number 2, the discussion number 2 focus on needs analysis. So for this particular discussion, you have a topic, then you need to make sure why there's a need. What is causing your organization to train this particular group of students? What is the category of need? What do the student do? Okay, what do the student need to know? So you have to write a short paper based on this. This is called needs analysis peer review. You write these part, 1 or 2 page. Then you post this assignment. When you see a peers posting his or her review, you go on and you comment on their analysis. Okay, so this is for week 3. That's why I went ahead to give you an idea ahead of. So why there's a needs assessment? Basically, the ultimate goal of a needs assessment is to determine the current and the designed performance. The difference or the gap between the two is the learner that must occur and the basis for a good training design. So supervisors and managers may approach trainers and request that they conduct training because of some incident that has happened. For example, a hospital cafeteria is getting an unusually high number of customer complaints. Because of this, the trainer may be asked to develop a customer service skills program. Although it may be tempting to quickly put together a customer service training program, it would be wiser to first determine whether there is really a need for it. So therefore, you conduct what you call a needs assessment. This is what assignment number 3 is. Why there's a need for you to do a needs assessment. So this is the template that you will use in week number 3 to do the peer analysis. So on the paper of a peer, you read their paper and see if they identify the need, if they identify the cause, if they identify the category of need, then you put a check. You might give a true positive feedback or constructive feedback if possible. All right. So you need to submit this document as well. This is what you need to do for discussion number 2. And for week number 4, this is the first assignment that you write for the project based on your topic that you share in week number 1. So for this particular paper, you are writing 2 to 4 pages. The first part, you will focus on their learning characteristic, which includes of their background, experience, and age or existing knowledge. Outline how you would collect the data by using contextual analysis. Provide a rationale for learning theory. So basically, you identify a need. Now you need to describe the learner characteristic, how you will obtain the data. What is the rationale for learning theory? What theory? Is it Jean Piaget or constructivist theory? What theory is feasible for you to use when you train a particular group of students? So this is the assignment 4. So again, assignment 4 and other assignments that you will have to do, put all together in assignment week number 10. Okay, so again, for week 10, you have to compile assignment 4, assignment week 4, assignment week 6, and assignment week 8. Compile them together as one big paper, including a few more things here to make your final paper for the instructional project. And I will give you more guidance on what you need to do. So it is a lot, and I want to encourage you to be positive, to be proactive. You and I, we are on this journey together, and I will do all that I can to make sure that you are successful in EDU 533, instructional design and development. If you have instructional need, you can email me at how.nguyen@strayer.edu, or you can contact or text me at 44660-7320. Now, we also have live Zoom support session, which will be held on Mondays from 7 o'clock to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for you to ask questions, or I may present further instructional guidance on given particular assignments for EDU 533. So again, have a great journey in learning all that we can about instructional design and development. Thank you. This is Professor Nguyen.